German version. And Anglo-Afghani War. Oh. Wait. Oh, that's bad. Alright, so who is it? Dominion of India. And they're at war with... Oh. Afghanistan? Sure, I guess. Alright, let's give you a good general. You'll get this guy. You have to do that. Wait, no you don't. I'm dumb. Yeah, I'm really dumb. They're landlocked. Everyone, stop what you're doing. And go here. Okay, maybe that's not gonna work. I'll go back to Canada. Everyone. First of all, stop. Actually, way to do it. All I have to do is go over here. Click that. Yep, they're all on their way. We're gonna end this war quick. And I'm gonna delete these guys. Get over to India. Might as well. Not like that. Public Works is here. Let's do the King's Speech. Might as well. Alright, how do we do this? Click on all the mouse. Alright. I see. Yeah, like that. The Queen Mary Way. Restore monarchy. After a brief civil war, the old government of France and its supporters fled to North Africa to escape syndicalist wrath. There, the nation eventually devolved into a military junta under the line of Verdun, Philippe Pétain. A big question arose in this nation. What should its future be? Retaking France is a priority, yes, but what should be the government? It appears the French have answered this question themselves, though, as the national French state has accepted an agreement to restore the monarchy in France. To infrastructure, okay. So, you? Oh no. Oh wait. Constitutional monarchy. Okay, if you go this way, you're fine. If you go this way... Yeah, no. Oh, you'll be out of the Entente. I'm not letting no one like that in the Entente. No way. But we'll see. First International Congress, yeah. That's not an interesting event. I only care about interesting ones. Alright, we just went through Suez. Which we will retake. Can't let that stand. We're coming, India. We're here to help you. Research time, obviously. King's Speech. Alright. With his father dead, Edward the Prince of Wales will be coronated King Emperor of the British Empire. Two large factions within the Canadian political sphere have coalesced. One led by the Prime Minister, who seek to develop and refine Canada's industrial strength and harvest its resources over foreign policy. The other led by R.B. Bennett and his supporters in the British diaspora, who wish to mobilize the Canadian economy to launch invasion of the Union of Britain in the near future, even if that means accelerating arms production at the expense of civil liberties. The Prince of Wales is popular in both French and English Canada, and his views may very well sway the opinions of others. He could prove to be vulnerable to arguments of either group, depending on how they make their case to him. Alright? What is it they do? Oh, it doesn't say. The exiles, privy councillors, the prime minister, or it's not best. Or the privy councillors. Let's see. Not commit to either side yet. Yeah, the Prime Minister we're gonna say it's best not to commit to either side yet. The King's radio address. So he said what now? Yeah. Alright. Guess we're drafting Bill C7. Then we'll decide. We'll see what happens. Wait. Oh, it's planes. That's all. Arming the nation. Coronation of the Prince of People. We'll read this one first and it's shorter. The new king has been invested with the royal regalia in the First Anglican Church of Ottawa. Jubilant crowds from all over Canada gather in the city to celebrate a new age of Canadian royalty. They eagerly anticipate the king's first radio address to the nation. Arming the nation. The king's accession marks the beginning of a new era. The ad hoc and difficult task of strengthening Canadian industry, integrating the Royal Navy, finding a place for hundreds of thousands British exiles has been a trying test for Canada, but we have survived the initial storm. We are stronger now, but we must refine our strengths so that they will equal those of the other great powers. The Prime Minister and his government are therefore putting together a comprehensive security military bill that will address the various national interests facing Canada. The legislation will be known as Bill C7. Alright. The solely by liberal? Or a bipartisan effort? Well, bipartisan for all means. Why should it only be one party? That makes no sense. Alright, we've got more reading. With the Great War began, the British Prime Minister Herbert Asquith said the industry would proceed as business as usual. The ensuing shell crisis, the difficulty found in equipping the British Army, has shown us that if another war were to start, we will need a mobilized war economy. However, most businesses, and most businessmen, aren't willing to invest in a specialized facility, such as heavy bomber factories, that such an economy would require. Some Conservative MPs proposing that part of the security bill include a provision to immediately nationalize such key war industries. While this wouldn't increase the size of our industrial capacity, it would cut down a lot of red tape. C.D. Howe, the Minister of Munitions, argues that the government subsidized the creation of such industries. The entrepreneurs would lease at very preferable rates and provide the labor which to increase the number of factories, but limit their efficiency by working with the private sector. Some MPs argue for a compromise, where government will nationalize the specialized industries that require a great deal of sophistication while subsidizing more basic ones that are already in place. Alright? It doesn't say what they do. Well, we could nationalize everything. We could subsidize industries. So that's probably civilian, those military. I would say compromise. Perfect. Because I like both. Reorganizing the army. When the revolution succeeded in Britain, it forced Canada to become the senior member of the empire. While Canada was able to seize the Caribbean, we were unable to secure the rest of the empire and had to rely on the Australasians to secure a perimeter around their territory. Many regard this as the result of our small army at the time. And many would like to resurrect the Conscription Bill. However, the Prime Minister is a liberal in the mold of Sir Wilfrid Laurier and would not lightly allow such a divisive law to be promulgated without intense debate. The Conservatives want universal conscription, while the Progressives within the Liberal Party threaten to leave the government if the government goes ahead. Conscription is deeply unpopular, especially in Quebec. Prime Ministers declared conscription if necessary, but not necessarily conscription. Many are taking this as a sign that he is working to build a consensus. Alright? So, no conscription. Lots of conscription. I think, yeah, the Liberals want something in between. The Conservatives, the Tories, want universal for everyone. The Liberals don't want any. I guess we'll do this one. Maurice Duplessis, the Premier of Quebec and spokesman for all French Canadians, denounced the proposed conscription law and has vowed to use all tools at his disposal to prevent Quebecois men from dying in a British war. The old feud's been rekindled. It's not that bad. Is everyone in place? No. Today, an influential figure in the pre-revolutionary Britain's politics and longtime Prime Minister of British government exile, Stanley Baldwin, resigned from his mostly ceremonial office after the meeting with His Majesty in which Edward VIII notified the Prime Minister of his intention to marry his mistress, Princess Isabel of Orleans. While it's true that the Prime Minister posed the idea of marriage on the ground of religion of King's love interests, and the fact that His Majesty's father then agreed to his icon's son marriage with the princess back in 1930, after the death of her first husband, sources close to the royal court indicate that the real reason for resignation lies in the new king ignoring Mr. Baldwin's advice in favor of Winston Churchill and Lord Beaverbrook, Foreign Minister in Lord Curzon's government. Edward VIII accepted the resignation. Later this day, appointed Lord Beaverbrook as new Prime Minister of Government in Exile. Real power still lies in the hands of the Prime Minister King. It was in between. Oh, what'd I click? Oh no. We're going back. I don't want to mess things up. We're going back. Oh, there we go. Alright, so what is it going to give us? Go to see the event soon enough. That's why it was so crazy. King's speech is done. Darn it. I keep accidentally clicking. It's really annoying. I'm gonna click event for you. Anything else from now on. This should be the last time this happens. Let's get back to India, since that's where our focus is. Yes, engineering. Alright, not to commit to either side. And we get nothing negative or positive. And now we're drafting the bill. Which, how long does the bill take? That's quick. Oh, we have this. I would love to go partial. But 15% world tension, good luck. This need more than 5%. It's a big difference. Going early. Now we're gonna get different stuff. Different events. Bipartisan effort. Compromise. Able-bodied male. Lose power. The TUC. Yeah, I don't really care about the Union of Britain. Domestic security. Canada has been able to avoid the bitter class war that engulfed Britain after the Great War, but conflict between Anglo-Canadians and British exiles is growing. Some of this has led to the development of several groups calling for rapprochement with the Union of Britain. The Tories want to crack down on these groups and have proposed a new parliamentary committee be formed with executive power over the Royal Canadian Mounted Police and a new civilian intelligence agency with Conservative MP Robert Mannion as its chairman. Such a committee would be the first of its kind in Canada, would cut back on many civil liberties and union rights. Ernest Lapointe, the Solicitor General, has suggested that some symbolic laws be passed to bring some of the Tories on side, that a weaker committee be created with Louis St. Laurent as its chairman. While the progressives are adamant that no infringement of civil rights takes place. However, the issue is clear. Canada must reorganize and streamline its overtly bureaucratic security forces. Alright. No secret police. St. Laurent is a good man. He let him oversee the overhaul. Okay. Not bad. The Mounties always get their man. Let's make it easier. All security minister ideas. Wait, what? What's our security minister? It's the same. So... no secret police. I don't really like secret police. But self? So, Robert Mannion would make it... that's the conservative one. Yeah. This guy... no infringement of civil liberties. Point. Tories. Wicker committee be created. No secret police. We don't need that shit. Stanley Baldwin resigns. Yeah, I think I already read this one. Yeah, whatever.